Let's see. There we go. The mic is on. I'm here. You're here. We're all here. Let's spin the mic this way. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Dirk is here. Dirk is actually here. What's going on, Dirk? Shu, Phil, Matt, John. I seen, and Bud. That's who's here tonight. Yes, indeedy. Exactly. Twice in 1 month. Twice in 1 month, Dirk. What are the odds of that happening? Getting all prepared for Snowmageddon over here, which was supposed to be this huge storm, and now it's 8 to 12 inches. Who knows what it's going to be by the end of it? Yes, yay you. Yay you. What's going on, John? What's going on? So the boys getting ready. Snowblowers all ready. Kenny, I got the new Enterprise E-model. I was surprised to see that it came with 3 different color clear parts, red, blue. Look at that. My model kit buying days are over. I have a whole bunch of models back here that I still got to put on the stash sale. I found more stuff, so I'll go over that a little later. That means it's going to snow. Yes, it is going to snow. Hopefully not that bad. Hopefully not a lot of snow and ice, and we'll be good. He's got his shovels over there. He's got the snowblower set up. He's got the gas ready, and you know. Yeah, I stopped building as soon as I got, well, not soon, but as I got more and more into 3D printing. The shelf over yonder, actually, I'll twist the camera for a second. If I twist it the right way, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it, but there's 2 whole shelf. 1 whole shelf is almost empty. Almost empty. Stuff has been selling pretty darn well, which is a good thing. Oh, nice. Model shows are always fun. I know you did. I shipped them out. I sent you the tracking, Phil, so it should have actually probably been there already. If it didn't get there yet, damn USPS. Actually, oh, what's going on, Chris? Only 4 inches? That's good. That's good. Hopefully we only get 2 to 4 inches. The sun is good. The other day it was 48 degrees here, melted half the stuff in the backyard, and now it's supposed to snow again. They can keep the snow. I'm too old for snow. Can you have the new release? Do I have the new release of the Battlestar Galactica series? I think did somebody buy the Battlestar Galactica? I don't know. I have what do I have? I have 2 Mark 7s left. I have 2 Mark IIs left. I have the Colonial 1 left. A bunch of Bandai Star Wars. And I think somebody bought the Galactica. I think the Galactica was sold. Let's go over to stash sale. I'll show you guys the stash sale in a little while. Sci-fi kits. I'll tell you if it was sold. It might be just packed away in the back because not everything's all over the place. I actually have it a lot neater than I did before. I got a ton of sci-fi kits that were all just all over the place. I was happy to see actually my Bandai Millennium Falcon. That thing the Galactica's gone. Galactica was bought. That is out the door. That is out the door. Somebody picked that one up. I was shocked with the Millennium Falcon. I had that on Facebook. I posted that it was on the site within 10 minutes. The 1/72 scale perfect grade with the lighting was gone. That's not what she said. Where is it? Where is your... Hey, Bob, what's going on? What's going on, Bob? I know I sent you tracking, Phil, or I think I sent you the tracking. I'll look in the tracking. Things are slow with USPS. Oh my goodness. Where is my... Let me see if I can find your tracking real quick. If I can. Where's my HLI 3D effects? We'll go in here. We'll try to find it. I got a whole bunch of trackings in here, so we'll see. But yeah, things have been moving pretty good, so I can't complain. Thank you to everybody that's buying stuff. I'm trying to move every last thing that I have model-wise, except for, things that were gifted to me and stuff like that. I'm hanging on to those. There's Omar. I'll have to look through. I could have sworn. Actually, let me go over to Facebook. I might have sent it to you over there. Facebook. I'll tell you in a second if I sent it to you over here, Phil. Oh, no, not stupid. I'm on my page. So yeah, I've been working. I haven't even worked on Karen, the 3D print of Karen. I haven't printed up anything just because it's cold. Everything's sitting here. Like I said, I still got Bugs Bunny sitting on the plate there. I didn't pop him off. But I do have a review coming up. I'm not supposed to say who, but I do have a review coming up. I have to have the video to them by February 2nd so they can check it out, and then I'll be able to post it. But it's a tool, and it's a cool little tool. Where's Phil? Could have sworn I messaged you, Phil. I'll find it and send it to you because I have so many freaking emails with tracking. It's a little ridiculous to try to find them if they're not labeled. Actually, I have to go in from each one on UPS and see what was what was shipped out and to who. Activity history. I'll even go and see if I can find it in the post office for you real quick. I sent out kits to actually the Millennium Falcon was a funny one because I sent out the Millennium Falcon. The person that bought it lives literally like an hour away from me down in South Jersey, maybe an hour, 15 minutes, whatever it may be. He's not that far. So it went out UPS. UPS sent it to Georgia to send it back up here to New Jersey. I don't get it, but you know, I guess that's how they work. What the hell, UPS? USPS? Now this is funny. I have stuff mailed out this year, 2026, and I'm looking at my post office activity. And in the post office activity, it only has 2025 orders. The post office really is no fun sometimes. So yes, I'm trying to move all my kits, trying to get everything I can. I just found a bunch more aftermarket sci-fi stuff for you military models. I got a bunch of aftermarket stuff. I don't have a ton of models for military stuff. I got a bunch of Tamiya stuff here that I got to put up, a lot of figures and gun sets and a little Willys Jeep. So some stuff like that. I have a few tanks. I got some planes to put up. Not a lot left. I got to order a box for the Titanic. Hopefully I can move that sucker. That thing is just ridiculously big. I thought I had a box for that because our Christmas tree for outside broke. It was really windy here in December, and it bent my Christmas tree in half, so I threw the Christmas tree out and saved the box. But even that box was not big enough for this Titanic. The Titanic is just ridiculously large. Chris, let me see. There's Phil. Let me see if the tracking, because I put tracking on. Oh, I'm a dummy. I know where I could find your tracking. Oh, there's the tracking. I found your tracking, Phil. It's still moving through the network. Expected by... All right. It was expected by today. Good old United States Post Office. It was... Let me see. When did I mail it out for you, Phil? I mailed it out... I made the label on the 20th. I mailed it out on the 21st. It left New Jersey. Well, left my area of New Jersey. Went to Jersey City twice at 12:54. Oh, it left Jersey City at 7 a.m. on the 22nd. The 22nd, it was traveling. It made 3 stops: 10:24, 1:53, and 7:18. It's at the Greensboro Distribution Center as of the 22nd at 7:28 p.m. And it's still moving through the network. So it doesn't even say preparing for delivery. So I don't know why it's taking so long. I'm going to grab the tracking number and I'm going to email it to you right now because I could have sworn I emailed it to you, but maybe not. I can't see anything anybody's saying because I'm looking at my computer screen right now. And I'm going to email Phil again and send him his tracking because I could have sworn I sent it, but maybe I didn't. You never know. Oh, I got something, some possibly good news for people that are interested. Tracking. Tracking. Paste. Sent. All right, Phil. I sent over your tracking again. You should have your tracking. You should have your tracking. Now let me see what people are saying. Don't be popping Bugs Bunny. I got to pop him off the plate. I got to pop him off. A tool doing a review for a tool. There's a... you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. I haven't been working on my models because my airbrush air conversion needs replacement parts I ordered. And it's... Oh, boy. What's going on, Dan? Good to see you, kind Cersei. I can't buy it because you don't have a box for it. I'll find a box if you buy it. I wouldn't trust anything Chris says. He said he's going to send me the Voyager after he built it so I could blow it up. He did. Chris bought the other Millennium Falcon, the MPC 172nd, 178th scale one. You can't trust anything he says. No. But for those of you that were interested in our boards, I want to say mine, Spence, and Paul's conversation was a week to 2 weeks ago. So hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have new boards in hand. The 002 boards, which are going to go to, I think, Spence first, so he could check out the boards, make sure they were manufactured right, throw some programming on them and test them out. If those boards are good, and then we're going to order more, and we'll have our boards back in stock. 001, 002. I'm trying to see. I can't even see. I'm very close on this thing. Why am I so close on this thing? I must have hit. I don't like being that close. Oh, that's even closer. There we go. I don't like being that close on that thing. But yeah, we'll have our boards back in stock if everything goes well. So that means the regular small board with just the strobes and the flashes on there will be back. The Klingon board, the Amato board, the Batwing board. I'm trying to think of other boards we had. The Grissom board. So we had a bunch of boards, and I know Spence, during all the downtime, has been creating programs for other boards. So we'll have more. So fingers are crossed that these boards are quality. If not, we're going to lose some money on them, but hopefully they're quality. And we will have boards back in stock. You'll be able to find those on HobbyLink International. Why does this keep rotating like that? I don't know. Our military style site, that's got a whole bunch of stuff military on there, and then HLI 3D Effects, which is our 3D printing site. And that, once all this is done, then there's going to be a lot more 3D printed stuff on there, starting with Bugs Bunny. And then I got Daffy Duck. I got the Tasmanian Devil coming. I just got Calvin and Hobbes. I got a bunch of stuff to do. So we got a bunch. The 300-pound leprechaun. What's going on? You have very few kit boxes. I got too many kit boxes, brother. Too many. Too many. So anyway, I will take you first over here. This is. Let's go over to the teaching screen. For you people that have not joined yet, that's right, the form is back to a much better style form, a real form where you don't have to go crazy. I might have done this last time we were on, but I'm going to do it again. Everything did not come over, and I think I explained that to you guys last time. The bill would have been $250 to bring over the stuff from Discourse, with no guarantee of everybody's stuff coming over, so I wasn't wasting $250 to bring stuff over and possibly lose stuff anyway. Dirk and Chris have been Dirk has been posting real stuff while Chris has been the form fluffer, so things have been going well there. But we have everything back in a regular style form, so it's easy. And like Dirk and Spence said, forms I like better, much better. I'm with Dirk on this than Facebook or something like that. If you watch Dirk's last video, if you're on Facebook, you find something you like, and then it's gone within minutes, and you got an infinite scroll to try to find it or remember where you saw it. On the forums, you don't have to. You know, if you go over to anything, let's just jump into aircraft build logs. Paul's got his build log. And then it'll always just be the constant conversation going on, so you're never gonna lose anything in a mix-up. And the worst thing that's gonna happen is, search-wise, is a whole bunch of posts happen and it bumped it down to the bottom, and you just look at the titles and find what you're looking for. Somebody had asked me about the group builds. When we do the group builds, don't post your builds inside any of the ones that I locked them anyhow because people were posting inside these. Make your own thread and then post your whole build progress in there. This way we could follow along with your build progress. And then once you're done with your build, I set up like we had before. Let me scroll back down to the group builds. The showcase. This way, when you're done with your build, you'll start a title, whatever, 2026 Halloween group build, and put what it is and put it there. This way I could find your pictures. You don't even have to email them to me. I can grab everything off the site now if you want to join the site. Hopefully more people join. We do have 48 people here now, which is nice. And me and Spence are killing bots and spammers every day. Thankfully, we have a good program on here that stops a lot of the bot. Well, actually, only one bot so far has made it through. And I don't even think that was a bot because it actually made it through. Somebody actually had to sign up. Later, Matt. Take it easy. Sorry I missed you. The Bobbins. What's going on? Space Loot. God, he brought up Space Loot. Haven't heard Space Loot in a long time. I'm going to change the name of Chippy Chips to back to Space Loot just for Space Loot. Oh, speaking of... I haven't finished them all. The newest thing, sorry, getting off topic. I love my Dr. Pepper. But Kelly has these little things for her coffee and stuff like that you like squirt them in there, like hazelnut, salted caramel. I've been putting the salted caramel in Coca-Cola, and it's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. The boy's about to race. I got to go. Good luck to the boy. Good luck to the boy. We shall see a little later. The form is back for 7 more days. Then it's going to get... No. I told you. Spence said he'll kill me. And before I do that, I will hand over the reins to the form to Spence, and he can do what he wants with it. Bring back the Space Loot. I have nothing. We might have to bring back Space Loot. If I could get stuff from companies, we'll bring back the Space Loot and do that. See if I could get it working, because I don't even know if Chippy Chips works anymore. I don't even remember how to do it. If somebody remembers how to check your Chippy Chips. I have no clue if that's working or not, because Streamlabs was sucking. I wish YouTube would finally integrate something like Streamlabs directly into YouTube, so we can just not have to worry about a third party. We can just do it all right from YouTube. But you have to go through a third party if you want extra stuff, which kind of sucks. But anyway, like I was saying, we missed 2 years in a row with the Christmas giveaway, but we're not going to miss it this year. What I am going to do, I don't have them down here. They're upstairs on the shelf. I am going to give away 3 complete sets. Frosty, Karen, Hocus Pocus, Professor Hinkle, and Santa. So five figures in one set, plus Ben is going to be making a base for that, so they can all sit on one base, and those are going to be the Christmas presents this year. So 3 people from the forum, not from YouTube. You got to be a forum member for the Christmas giveaway. So I'm going to be posting that on the forum, and it keeps track of who's using the forum. So those people that use the forum will be in for the Christmas present giveaway, and it'll be Frosty, which is laying here in parts, and my finished Frosty's upstairs, and my finished Hocus Pocus is upstairs. So 3D printed sets of Frosty the Snowman and the other 4 characters, and that will be the Christmas present this year. Oh, let's see. I guess Chippy Chips does not work. I will have to try to set that up again, and we'll change it to Space Loot for you guys. Change it back to Space Loot. Now, the other thing that's going on for you people that are here and want some deals, almost everything I have on here is below price, except for a couple that are kind of collector's items, and they are one is priced high. One's priced high for serious collectors on it, because I know there's going to be a serious collector out there that'll want this thing. Excuse me. I'm tired. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am putting my whole stash on HLI3deffects.com. I'll copy the link for you guys, and I'll actually pop it in here real quick. I'll pop it in here. This is the link. I'll go back to this one. So I have everything on here. Military aftermarket parts, cars, sci-fi kits. So it was all set up in alphabetical order. I have 21 pages of model kits. If it says sold out, it's gone. Most everything just has one, unless it's like the Firebird. This one is open. And then if I go to page 2, this one's a sealed one. So there are some duplicates, but there's a difference between them. And make sure you read the descriptions of each one, because it'll tell you if it's missing parts, open bags, sealed, all that other stuff. So read. Do yourself a favor and read. Like somebody picked this one up knowing that it's missing one part, and they didn't care because they're just going to scratch build the part and put it in there. So tons and tons of stuff. But to make life easier, because I know we have different people looking for different things, if you hover over stash sale, I've broken it down into categories. Car kits, figures and busts, military aftermarket, military kits, sci-fi aftermarket, sci-fi kits, ships and aircraft and tools. There's only one tool in here. I am selling my Harder and Steenbeck Evolution 2024. Very, 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 very low mileage on it. I'm back to my Badger Patriot 105 and my Chrome. And people are going to think I am freaking crazy, but I like them better. I guess it's all the years I used them. I'm so used to the trigger response and how the spray comes out. So I am back onto my Badgers and selling off my Harder and Steenbeck. That thing's going to go bye-bye. So there are plenty of models on here. There's plenty of aftermarket, and there's a bunch more to come. I'm hoping to get a bunch more on tonight and be finished with that tomorrow so I can get back to getting 3D printed stuff up on the form. So take a look at it, pass it along to your modeling friends, and let them know that there is a stash. I post it all over the place anyhow. 2 1/16 Firebird, marked last one. Yes, each one's a last one because one is an open box with open bags, and one is a sealed one that is all sealed up. So there's 2, last one of each. What's going on, GI? Points, no, it doesn't work. Chippy Chips and Space Loot, they're not working. Stupid thing doesn't work. So yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff going on. I have some 1 or 2 more cars to put up. A bunch of planes, bunch of figures, small planes, 1 big plane. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. And then you can look through the rest and then grab what you want. If you were looking for the Star Trek TOS Enterprise with the smoothie, the 50th anniversary, that one's gone too. I have a couple more sealed 350s up there, open 350 scale, A, refit, TOS. The TOS Enterprise up there is the original one that they didn't do their research on and put the big recessed panel lines into the saucer. But I do have the saucer, the aftermarket saucer, if somebody wants that, and also the aftermarket kit for the 350 where you can make, what is it, the Pilot Edition. There's three different editions you can make out of that. So I got all that crap up there. What? Let me put my glasses. I can't see. Was talking the site and sale on Fafa's Got Fuels Pappy Chat. Oh, thank you very much. Snow, 9 degrees. We're waiting on our snow. Our snow is not supposed to hit here till 5 in the morning, and our weather report keeps changing. It's 16 degrees right now, and it feels like 9 degrees. And then it's going down, and it's supposed to start snowing at 5 a.m., and then it's going to change over to sleet and snow, so the roads are going to be really, really, really crappy. And Sunday, they're saying we're supposed to get 8 to 12 inches of snow and ice, which kind of sucks. Hopefully it's not. And then it's going to stay cold all week, so everything's just going to ice up, and that's not going to be fun. And hopefully the temperature goes up within the next 15 days. If not, we're going to be stuck with this crap sitting around for a while. I don't like it. I'm too old. Don't eat the yellow snow. It's not bananas and rice. Stop by your place on my way home and be on the show. Less interesting. We got to squeeze you in here, Dirk. Me and you could sit in here tight because this place is tight. And the doggies will jump all over you. The three Goldens will jump all over you saying, What's Dirk doing here? He hasn't been over the house in a while. Should I ask Kelly permission? See if you're allowed in the house. Actually, I got to get those new microphones set up so I can have two people talking at once. But yeah, the next thing I'm doing is I got to finish Karen. After I get this done, I got to make some videos. Got to do the review. Got to finish Karen. Once Karen's done, I'm going to print out Santa and Professor Hinkle. I'm going to do those videos on the side because nobody wants to see Christmas right now besides me. So I'll save those videos and just publish them in later on. I'm going to talk to Ben. We're going to have another holiday series coming out. Not going to tell you which one because every time I mention what STL files I'm going to come out with, somehow somebody does it before I do. And I lose out on it. So I'm not going to do that this time. What's going on, Benny? Free Kyle, brother. Free Kyle. Chris beat me to it. Oh, you poor glue sniffing, sprue sniffing, tank drawing, plate scraping models are getting a weekend of Canada. It's not even going to be that bad. It was crazy here. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have them. Costco, how we say Costco here. We leave off the T. Costco. The people that were lined up for gas while I was going to my doctor was ridiculous. They added 20 minutes onto a literal 3-minute commute because they were all worried about getting gas, their milks, and their breads. And it's ridiculous. We've all been through blizzards up here, and I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's a little bit of snow. It's a little bit of snow, people. That's all it is. It is. Watching Voyager, good man. Chris should watch Voyager so he can do that Voyager kit that he's building very slowly. He could get some ideas on how to paint it and all that other good stuff. Actually, when the weather warms up, I got to print out my overly voluptuous 7 of 9. But I was looking at the file. I think he made one with smaller boobies on there. So I got to print her up. She's going to be my Star Trek 60th anniversary build. I really want to print. I think she's only 1/10 scale, so she's going to be tiny. Tarita Minis doesn't do bigger scales, so I'm going to see if I can upscale her. I might go like 1/6, 1/8. I don't think I'm going to do her quarter scale because she has a pretty big base, not like Darth Talon over there. And then, once spring hits, we have plans for the garage. Any snow is too much snow. Hey, stop it, Shu. Voyager's a great show. It is inspiring. Yep, this is nothing, especially when you're from the Northeast. Yes. Yeah, I'm up in Jersey, so we're going to get, they're saying 8 to 12. Who knows? I'm in a weird band where I am. I live in Middlesex County. That's right, Middlesex County. We either get slammed hard or we miss everything for some reason. And same thing with like Staten Island. When I lived in Queens and Staten Island. I grew up in Queens. But Staten Island, for some reason, the southern ends of Staten Island, south side, usually gets hit more than the north region of the city for some reason. I don't know. And the crazy thing is, somebody I live with when I retire wants to move further up north. I don't want to go further up north. I want to go further down south. I want to go the Florida way, but they're not going that way, unfortunately. Better than no sex. Exactly. Middlesex is better than no sex. Interesting county name. Just watched Starfleet Academy, same as Voyager. I heard some people not liking the Starfleet Academy. Something about how the captain sits in the chair, the female captain or something like that. I didn't read the article. Kenny is a piney. I did have my house down the shore was down the Pine Barrens. On the Jersey Shore. So drove through the Pine Barrens going all the way. I'm surprised you know about Pineys, Chris. You lived in Jersey? Been snowing since last night, and now it's turned into freezing rain. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible for the roads and horrible for driving. That's why I already told the kid he's got to, be very careful. His job may actually close tomorrow because their delivery trucks may not show up tomorrow. So if they... Starfleet Academy gets to puke. Joe Benjen, what's going on, buddy? She sits in it like it's a love seat. Boo. She shouldn't be sitting that. Respect the captain's chair. Respect it. So this is a captain we don't admire. What's it on? Hulu, Paramount? If it's on Hulu, I might have to take, or Netflix. Kelly's got them. So I might have to take a look at it. I might have to take a look and see what this is all about. So like I said, I was scrolling Facebook and I seen a quick article. I just read the thing that the caption that it was getting review bombed and bad review bombed, and it showed something about how the captain sits. So I found that interesting. Paramount. I think I have Paramount. They let Joe out. They let him out with his gloves on. They let him have his gloves. Everybody's yelling Paramount at me. Dan made sure it was in capitals. Paramount. Go to Paramount. I would assume that I do have Paramount. And I'm still just debating on what's for dinner tonight. I don't know what's for dinner tonight, but I gotta decide. Oh, I gotta move more stash stuff. You know what I did find clearing it out at the bottom over there? I found Kelly's 1350 Titanic. Now that one I'm keeping and building. That I have all the old White Ensign model PE for that. So that one I'll build. The 200 I got no room for that. So if anybody's in, it's already $50 reduced from what I paid for it. So if you're interested in a 1/200 scale Titanic that I never opened any of the boxes, I took the lid off to see inside. But everything is still sealed. Nothing's touched. It is the one with the LED lighting kit, and it's going for $400. The only problem with that kit is the shipping. The shipping's going to be ridiculous. Exactly. Kelly, what's for dinner? Just another Hey, stop it. Janeway's an awesome captain. You know you love Janeway. That didn't sound right. Basically, I'm on my own for a few days. They let you out on your own, Joe? They left you unattended? Yes, she did act like a captain, and that's my Janeway. My puppy dog is named Janeway too. For those people that don't know, I'm working on to me 1/32 scale F-15. Oh, that's a pretty big kit. What's going on, Mike? Dirk misses you on the forum. He says, "Why is Mike not posting?" What's going on, Joe? What are you building right now? The Titanic, the 1/200 scale, or what Mike's building? An unsupervised Joe. We're all in trouble. We don't know what's going to happen. We have no clue what's going to happen with Joe running amok in society all by himself. With his gloves on, might I add. The gloves must always be on. I don't know what kit these are for and how I got them. If anybody knows... it must be it's got to be a ship. The Handley Page Victor K2. One's for the exterior and one's for the interior. I don't know where I got these. You know what? Let's look. I've been busy lately. Oh, the big Titanic. I've got the 1350 Titanic for 6 years now. And it's still in my stash. I have the 1350 Titanic since I met Kelly. And that was she bought it for me. She bought it after I met her in November. So that I have that Titanic since November of 1997. I started building it in like December of 1997. So that has been my longest build. We're on 28 years now. I was going to do some math, but no, 29 years. That thing's been sitting around. 29 years that kid has been sitting around. Let's see what the Handley Page is. Be careful with the photo etch. It looks like it is a plane, I think. Wing pod refueling. Oh, yeah. UC Bay, inner spine. Rail antenna, refuel. Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. No, it's a plane. It's a plane. There it is. Oh. That's an interesting looking plane. I got to look this plane up now. That's an interesting looking plane. Let's look it up and see what it is. The Victor K2 was the airborne tanker version of the... okay. So Thank you very much, Sir Bobbins. I have the interior and exterior for that kit. I'd never seen the kit before, but if anybody has the kit, I have PE for it that will go up on the shop, and it won't be that expensive. I guarantee you that. I will see how much I pay. I don't know. I had to pay for it. I had to pay for these, and I don't know why. But they'll go up on the shop, and they'll be at a reduced price. Is that the 170? Yes, it's the 1/72nd scale PE mic for the interior and exterior of the Victor K2. They're from White Ensign Models, which that's also my Titanic PEs from. They make really nice PE. I think, if I'm correct, didn't White Ensign Models, the person that ran that finally retired and sold it to somebody? I'm not sure. Everyone but Kenny knows it's a plane. Yeah, I had no clue. No clue. Never heard of it before. So now I'm going to look it up to see exactly what it looks like. I don't have the 89 Batmobile or the Fuso. Just saying, Secret Santa saying, Buck is, I'm hoping before Secret Santa, they're all sold. Hopefully they're all sold. Because I will even have, if they don't move by the time I want them to move, I'll probably even have a sale on them too. Hanley, what the hell's the name of this thing? Page Victor K2. Page Victor K2. Let's look and see what this thing looks like. Oh, that's a, oh my goodness. Hold on. For those of you who don't know, like me, which I'm sure you all know, even at 1/72nd scale, man, this thing's going to be a, oh, of course, there we go. Look at that thing. That is definitely an interesting looking aircraft. So if anybody has this model, I do have the PE for it. And I want to find the model now. That's got to be a big model. Model kit. There it is. By Airfix. Does it say which? It doesn't say. I don't know if this is a general kit on the paper. It doesn't say which kit it's for. $81 on eBay. Revel made one too. I want to see the actual, oh, King's Hobby. There it is. Will you let me blow it up? No. That looks like a friggin' pretty big kit. Oh, look at the seam lines on that. Look at the seam, the not seam lines, but the mold lines, I should say, on that sucker. Well, the Revel kit, the landing gear is not very nice. Look at that gap on the pod, the front of the pod. Oof. They just slapped that thing together for photo shots and did not care. They did not care at all, did they? Where was I? I was up to there. Let's look at that. Yeah, it's a pretty monstrous kit. So I'm curious what all the detail would do. Ooh. Look at that decal. Look at that decal. I wonder if they got, they won't have pictures of the actual plane, I don't think, on it. No, they just have renders of it. Still, that thing is gigantic. Does it say how big it is? That's what she said. I'm trying to look at the wording on the box to see if it says how many total inches the plane is. Oh, there we go. All right. The length is 486 millimeter. Millimeter 2 inches, because you know we don't do millimeters here unless it's a 10 millimeter socket. 19 inches long. The only millimeters I do is sockets, and we all lose our 10 millimeter socket for some reason. 508. What's the wingspan on this thing? 20 inches. So man, that's a sizable That is a sizable model kit. That is definitely a pretty big model kit. So if anybody, I can't see, this kit is a monster like 176B2. Hope the quality remains. The Revell kit is the Airfix kit. We also need Revell to repop the B1 bombers, so they are not going for 300 on eBay. Phew! Holy cow. 300. That's I shouldn't say anything because I am selling for those people that like Yamatos and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Bandai had the 350 kit, which I never got my hands on. We also, all of us that watch Boyd, seen Boyd build the 153, the 350 scale kit, beautifully done. Shipped it out FedEx. FedEx destroyed it. That one is like 800 or 1,000. It's going for, depending on where you buy it from. I have the back here somewhere, or I put it on the shelf. I have the 500 scale Bandai. What is it, Yamato? And that thing is going. People are listing it for between 400 and 600, depending on where you look. So I went crazy to see if any collectors want to. I'll be dropping the price on it eventually, but I want to see if any serious collectors want to pick it up because it's still in the original box, unbagged and all that other stuff. So I bumped the price up. That's the only one that I bumped the price on because I know there's collectors out there that want it. So that one's a little sky high, guys. So stay away from that. Unless you're a serious collector and you really want that in your collection, then come over and buy that one. So hopefully somebody picks it up for their collection. $300. Yeah. And it's not even a Bandai perfect grade. Not even a perfect grade. Back to the Titanic over here, which is crazy. I seen, what was it, Sprue? I think it's Sprue Brothers. Has it listed as MSRP as $858, I think it was. Which is, that's, sorry, Sprue Brothers. I'm going to call bullshit on that one because I bought it as soon as it came out. Soon as it came out, and the MSRP on it was like $545, and we picked it up for $450. So I want to see if I don't want to call out the wrong company. It's not calling them out. It's what they have on their it's what they have on their site. Yeah, here we go. The 200, they have the two here. I'll go over to this again. Go over to the teaching screen. This is the exact kit I have. 200 scale trumpeter RMS Titanic with LED lighting. They have the MSRP at $854, and they're selling it for $726. MSRP when I bought it was only like I said, $545 or $550, one of the two, and they dropped. And most places dropped $100, and we paid $450 plus shipping for it. So that I would never buy it. A lot of places have this thing jacked up. I'm just trying to on this one because it's a brand new kit, trying to get back what we actually a little less than we paid for it. Not trying to kill anybody on it. It's still worth the money. It's a big gigantic kit, beautifully done from all the pictures I've seen. Like I said, I haven't put even my greasy fingers have not touched any of the plastic in there. It's still all sealed. That's the same thing with the Falcon I just sold, the 72nd scale Bandai one. I never even opened the bags or boxes on that one because that was the second one we had. The first one you guys that know Dana, she built it for us for the book we were supposed to have, and that never came about. But she had a beautiful Falcon that got stolen, and then I bought a second one because I was going to build it. And then I realized with all the 3D printing I do and just the figures I build now, I'm never going to touch anything in the stash probably again, except for a couple kits. So that's why it's going. Figures take up a lot less room for me, and I enjoy the figure building. And now even with, if I want, like I just sold my TOS Viper, that went. There's TOS Vipers that I can 3D print now. So 3D printing, I can pretty much get what I want, and there's a lot more available kits coming now too. Besides figures, people are building kits, which is cool. Yeah, $660 was it was even cheaper than that. Not that $550 was cheap when it came out. It's expensive, but still, the original MSRP was like $550. I watched part 1 of your Mobius Frankenstein build. Is there a part 2? I would have to look and see at the playlist. There, he's sitting over there. He's sitting over there undone. I'd have to look at the playlist. I don't remember if there's a part 2. There should have been, because it actually, the part 2 may be one of the live streams, because we sat here working on that Frankenstein for 8 hours, just laying the wood on it. So a lot of the building of that was live streams, when I actually used to build on live streams. We got to try to get back to that. But hold on, it's right here. If I could get it, let me see, because I have stuff on here I don't want to break. I'll get the build for you. Little memory lane. I'll scream to you guys. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Don't drop anything, Kenny. Don't drop anything. We'll put you there. We'll grab you here. I gotta finish. Maybe that's what I'll do on a live stream. Ah! Don't fall. Alright, for anybody that's wondering about the Frankenstein build the young gentleman's talking about, this is the Frankenstein build that we were working on. And he's still not complete. Down there somewhere is his box. I gotta fill that in. But we built all of this. He's got dust on him. He's magnetized down here. We spent literally 8 hours working on his base, just chopping down wood and nailing it. So maybe that's what I'll do on live streams now. Finish this guy up. Oh, I got to get more foam. I just realized I started doing inside here the foam bricks, and I got to make more for in there, because I forgot what I was going to do. Was I going to build another wall? Oh, that, yes. See, I completely forgot what I was going to do. I was going to build another wall over here. It'd be a small chamber for him with a little window with bars on it, because I was going to have the door more open. I got to find the door. I think the door is down there. So this we have to finish. I have to clean him up. This thing is full of dust and I should leave the dust and cobwebs on it, because it would be dusty and cobwebby, but yeah, look at that. This is sitting here, Superman diorama. I start so many things and don't finish them. I gotta finish things. If Kenny keeps that up, he will go blind and have hairy palms. And somehow, not surprised. That was the 8-hour wood build. It was. You heard it here first. Kenny's laying the wood on Frank. Yes, indeed, Joe. We spent 8 hours with this guy. Let's get the dust off of him at least. Laying all this wood, chopping it down all day long. I'm actually going to have to really clean him up. He's all built up. He's just got to be painted. And we got our Swiffer because it's so dusty down here. There's really not a lot to do. I think that's the other thing I have too. There goes an idiot. That's the other thing I got to do too. That's why I left this portion open over here. This has to be sealed. I'm going to put a torch over here on the stairwell, and I'm going to find a 3D printed door that I could put over here, and then we're going to put the back wall. So yeah, there were plans. I'm starting to remember the plans that were for this thing. I would like to finish him and put a cover on him. This was actually a fun kit to do, or fun kit that we were building. So we're gonna finish him up. We'll do the bricks and stuff. Maybe that's what we'll do. Get on here every other Saturday night and start finishing him up. And then what do we got left too? We've got the Invisible Man. There's not much left on him. That I've been waiting on the Thunder and Lightning board. That's all I need for that. So yeah, I think his second and third parts were live streams. We didn't get far. We never finished them. I will finish him one day. I got to sand this down over here in the corner. Or put sand in the corner to hide that. So this was definitely fun building this, and we got a lot more to go. I got to figure out. I got to put stuff over there. Yeah. Thanks for bringing back a good memory and having the guys make fun of me. Yes, indeed. If Kenny keeps, you read that one, and somehow not surprised. We build things. I build things, and then I don't want to say I get bored, but something else catches my eye, and I start building that, and then something else catches my eye, and I start building that. But he's all done. He's actually literally all primed up. He just needs his paint work. And I think I was going to do black and white on him. Just want to make sure. Nope, that's the kit. Okay, that's all scar. I thought I had messed that up. But yeah, there's Frankenstein. We will finish him one day. We'll finish the Superboy. I still got the Grim Reaper diorama I was working on, but that one I think I'm going to restart the base on that one because I don't know if I'm liking that base or not. And I was thinking on the Grim Reaper one, I want to try. I'll play rock, paper, scissors for the Dick Tracy Space Coupe Kenny. Everything's for sale. For sale. Bring on Kenny's boss. I don't know where she was. How did you mount the magnets in the base? For his feet, these are those crazy neodymium magnets. For his feet, I just put them in there. And then what I did, I don't think it's not open on the base there. There's some pretty big ass screws in there. Before this over here, this part where he stands is the actual plastic base. So I just put the magnets the reverse way so they would lock down and I knew where they were. And then I just I glued them in place underneath. That's all. And that's what I started doing with the models. This way, when I'm traveling, or if I moved like I did, I could just take the figure off and then put him back on. This way I wasn't worried about him breaking with traveling or anything like that. But yeah, I just put him on the wood, if I remember correctly, and lined them up. And then just, those are glued in place underneath. I might have, because I put the extra wood. It's been so long. I don't even know how many years it's been since we touched this thing. Because we put the extra wood on top of the plastic base, I might have cut out the circles, like drew a circle with a Sharpie or something, cut them out, put them in there, and glued them in so they were closer to his feet, even though they are the strong neodymium magnets. They're not the strongest ones, but they are very, very strong where I can put him upside down and he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere at all. I like those magnets for that. And I got junk all over. But one day, because the goal is by October to have this garage finally done and be able to display these models. Let me put him back and I'll be right back. Speaking of Dick Tracy, still waiting for those 3D pins to show up on the site so I can actually I got to get those made up. I got to come up with the money for those. But I do want to do Dick Tracy as don't even say it. I'm over here. I know what you guys are going to say. I want to have Dick Tracy made into a 3D print, but I don't want to say it because somebody's going to steal my idea. And then we'll end up, somebody else will have that. I got to walk around because I put this the wrong way. And I don't want to break this. Hold on. I don't want to break something. Hi, Kalinsky.
Hi.
Oh, poor Kelly's sick.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the fellas.
Are they on?
The guys are on, and actually Dan just said bring the boss man down. Bring the boss down, not the boss man. See that, Dan? You said her name and she's coming. How did you mount the magnets? I seen that one. Yes, Dick Tracy I want to do, but damn it, I said it again. I want to have that file created. What's the matter? You not saying hello?
I have to go get my glass. Well, I guess I could say hello.
I just got a... Joe's yelling, Kelly. She's going to get her glasses. See, now I wish I had my... she's coming back. I wish I had the new microphones hooked up. This way we both can be on the microphone. Sugar mama. See, you all come out for Kelly, huh? Have you started up subscriptions again? Subscriptions for... What do we have in subscriptions for? For the channel, yeah, the subscriptions have been around for a while on the channel. Kelly, move over, Kenny. All right, I got tossed out. And here's who you're looking for. She's sick. She's not feeling well. Here you go. Goodbye, everybody. Have Kelly.
Hi, everybody. What?
I said I'm still here.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Haven't talked to you in so long. Hope everybody is doing really well. If you're living in the eye of whatever we're supposed to be getting, that you got all your supplies, you got your junk food, and you got, forget the milk.
You got your milks and your breads.
Your junk food, all the stuff that's going to help you gain like 5 pounds over the next 24 hours. That's the way to go. Yes, I am sick. Okay, so many people are saying hello. Oh,
You want me to tell you who's saying hello?
can I touch that so I could see? Okay.
Can you
yes.
see?
I don't know who's that.
That's
Mad.
Joe.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
And then Benny.
Benny, how are
And then
you?
Bob.
Hey, Bob. Yeah, that's me, Sugar Baba.
And then Chris.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
And there's Shu.
Oh, Shoo. Oh,
I'm
my
building
God.
the Mobius Invisible Man kit now. Can you show your final build? Yeah, I have to find... While Kelly talks to you, I'll look for the... I'll
Tell
look for the stuff.
Tell Ed McMahon to sit to the side and be quiet.
Who said that?
Chris.
Of course it was Chris.
Joe. I'm glad you are doing well. Yeah, little Kenny, I just been really busy with school, and I don't know if you guys know, but I got another job. I got a summer job over at ShopRite over the summer.
Just
Because
tell them that so they can say I don't take care of you.
because I wanted extra money because I like to shop on Amazon, and I don't want to hear Kenny saying you spend all our money, right? So I got this job, and I work in the cheese department, right? And who knew it, but I'm pretty good at selling cheese. I'm really nice to the customers, and I work hard. I'm Gen X. We work. We don't
Stop.
It's true. I am true Gen X. So are you. So shut up. I
No,
can say that.
I am,
So
what do they call it? I am Gen X fatigued. With Gen Xers are supposed to be quiet, shut up, and do...
yeah, we're done with that. So I work, right? And so when the summer was coming to an end, they were like, oh, can would you want to stay? Would you be willing to stay? And I said, if you were willing to work around my schedule. And they were like, okay. So I work Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. And they've really been really great about working around my schedule. But now I think I just do it because I feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, whether I kind of like it, but I'm starting to get to that point. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see how the next couple months turn out. But yeah. Oh, here's his model. Oh, well, you guys did that in the apartment.
Yes.
I remember. My mom painted that picture.
Let me hold this up. Because somebody wants to see. This is the base we made. So there's the window. You can't see in there very well, but there's a painted background of a tree and stuff like that. This is the one that's supposed to have the thunder and lightning board. And these lights light up. And my mother-in-law painted that. That is a 1/12 scale, I think. Dollhouse window and dollhouse framing around here, plus more wooden planks that I don't think we sat on film doing that, but now I have to find whatchamacallit, the other guy. Go ahead, keep talking.
Anyway, so that's why I've just been busy, and between work and school and everything, and I have been fighting this sinus infection for a couple of weeks, and my son is sick, so I'm blaming him for giving it to me, but it's okay. I'm just taking my Mucinex and going to bed, and that's it. But anyway, so I haven't talked to you guys in a bit. Oh, you're freezing your butt off there? I'm sure. Where are you? Where's your butt freezing? It's good to see you too, Bob. uh, yeah, no, he's still driving me crazy, but not so much anymore because I'm not really around as a lot. So
She's got
that's
another job to stay away from me.
it gets me out of the house, you know. But
Ooh.
oh, Texas. You know, I met someone who came into ShopRite today who's from Texas. She came to visit. And she was saying that she was worried about how, back home was. And I was like, oh, where's back home? She had a little, like, twang, like, little accent. And she said Texas. And I was, oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I always think Texas is a hot state. No? Isn't it like a hot
Bob
state?
is there, so it is hot.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Not that-
hold on. Gonna take a break again. Made my own little table, and I made the little. I don't have all the pieces are put away somewhere, but I made my own little whatchamacallit.
Dresser.
Yes.
Bureau.
Shelfie McShelf thing over there, and I will bring out. Hold on. Ow! What the hell was that? Just cut my hand. Something was sticking out. And he has magnets too. So his magnets go here and there. And then we got the table, and I got to put all the stuff on there. I'll bring it a little closer. So we got to finish this one too. Hopefully Spence will be able to come up with a good thunder and lightning board, and that one will be done. But that's my Invisible Man diorama.
Finish it. That's like 7 years old. When are
I
you
just
finishing
told him the Titanic's like 28 years old.
Oh, forget it. I'll be dead and buried. You might as well just bury me with it.
I'll bury you.
Titanic. We met in
I
1997.
said, and you bought that in.
Bought
oh,
the
see? I did cut
Titanic
myself.
in 19. Oh, we better put a Band-Aid on that.
I'm bloody.
Bought the Titanic for him
November.
in 1997 because we saw the movie, the only movie we ever saw together in the movie theater. And I said, oh, you'll make that? Oh, yeah, babe, I'll make that for you. It'll be beautiful. And then he's like, but you know what really would make it beautiful? If I got like these metal,
The PE.
whatever the hell they are, where you could just like really make it look authentic. Yeah, they're still in the box.
I started it.
My ass. You started a little bit. What did you do?
I painted the hull.
Oh, that's right. You painted the hull. So yeah, so I figure, okay,
20-something years ago.
20
I painted the
something.
hull.
Yeah, I will just bury me with it. Just call it a day. Cliff left, I think. Bye, Cliff. Did he leave? Don't fall over.
You're a clown. Now I see what I cut myself on.
That's
Must
funny.
be a nail poke.
I'm funny. Oh, he's got to talk about this. Nailed for now. Watch.
Yeah, because look, there's blood on the bottom of the thing now.
All right, so you get a Band-Aid.
No, there's blood on the wood. There's blood on the wood.
Go up to your mother, who's got like 10 different
don't
boxes
need
of
a
10
Band-Aid.
different Band-Aids. Get a Band-Aid.
Think I gotta...
Things haven't changed much around here.
I'm trying to find my hammer.
But I hope have you guys been modeling? Doing your models? Not modeling,
Yes,
like,
Chris has been
but
nude
you know.
modeling.
What?
Chris has been naked modeling.
Oh, okay. Well, don't do anything around heat or anything that spatters.
Chris has an OnlyFans page.
Hey. Yeah, he's not gonna cry, but he's gonna talk about this fucking cut for like the
No,
next.
I'm
I
not.
don't
I'm
know.
just trying to find the thing.
This is the mission. He's got to try to find. He's got to
Yeah,
nail
where
it
I
in.
cut myself. I don't want to cut myself or somebody cut themselves.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you about pain. I once helped
Oh, there it
rescue
is.
a runaway horse, and I was climbing up an embankment, like climbing up it, and because when he took off, we didn't know like where he went, so I was doing the low parts, and they got him. So they're screaming for me to get up there, and I cut my hand on a vine. It was just a vine, and I was like, oh, I got a splinter, and I didn't realize how embedded it was in my hand, and then like weeks later my finger swelled up like really bad, and I could see like this little thing of like it looked like pus, and I went like this, I swell like this, and this thorn shot out. Now that's painful. Yep, finishing unfinished Shelf Queens and the Star Trek group build. Okay, doing the 24-hour group build today. Tell Kenny I just got a hold of a 148 scale MiG 31 Firefox from the movie Firefox with Clint Eastwood. It's all cool. Resin, and it's too cool. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds really, really good. So at this point, I'm taking a survey. How many of you have switched over to 3D modeling?
You're taking a survey?
Yeah, I'm curious because, you know, we have, like, all of you at one point or another have showed pictures or talked about all the models you have and all the models you're never going to get to, and it'll take you years and years and years and whatever. And now with 3D modeling, it just seems like somewhat easier. I mean, the biggest issue is that if the print doesn't come out right and you got to start all over again. But for the most part, so do you miss like the old school, like you taking everything out, gluing everything together, shaving everything down, doing what you do, or is 3D modeling?
What are they shaving down?
Because you used to, when you used to have the parts, if they didn't quite fit right, you used to have a nail file and you used to shave it down to make it match.
Not a nail file, but
it's a nail file. And then a man's nail file, a modeling nail file. And then you would glue it. And then if there was still ridges or little holes, you would fill that in. I pay attention. I find what you do is boring as hell, but I still pay attention. And you would fill it in, and then you would wait for it to dry, and then you'd sand it.
This was my best model build ever. Cup of soup. Thank you, Chris.
On my way home, should I stop by Kenny's? Dirk. Yeah, bring him a Band-Aid, Dirk. Build out of the box, pretty much, unless they buy a 3D. Oh, okay. I refuse to join the 3. Oh, good for you. Yeah, it's expensive. No 3. You know what? It reminds me. I don't know if you ever watched this show. Show was on like 20 years ago. It was called American Chopper, right? And it was about like this family owned these guys who built choppers, right? And the father was more old school, right? Like he would build it by hand, where the son was a little bit more modern, where he would have things printed, and you know, it just like, and in some ways, like the sons looked better, you know, but the father's was more like badass because you know that everything was done by hand on it. So that's what I think of like 3D modeling. Like, I'm not saying that it's not real modeling. I think that it is, and it's probably going to become more of, when you think of modeling, that's what it's going to be. But I
Joe
don't know.
said he watched it because they always yelled at each other.
That
Another
was great.
Joe.
Oh, I used to love that show. I used to think, oh, any day the father's going to have a heart
just in
attack.
case I missed anything. Oh, there's Dirky McDirk.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny forced me to join the Star Trek group build with the ugliest ship in the fleet. Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris. It's not funny. It's not funny, man.
Yeah, they really were always fighting and yelling at each other, which I thought was pretty funny. Babe, could you go upstairs and get my tea? It's with my mug. One of my mugs. Okay.
Is it on the island?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Oh, there's a condo for sale on Derby Street.
Is there?
We pass it.
How
Yeah.
much?
500.
I,
2 bedroom, 1 bath,
That's
800 square
expensive.
feet. That's a condo. Yeah, I finally got him to go to Paulie Senior. Yeah, Junior. That's right. We finally spent like the entire 4 days in September at Salem, and he never could understand. Really, he never really could understand why I loved it there so much, and said like if I ever won the lottery or whatever, I would move there. And last year, unfortunately, we couldn't stay. We got there, stayed overnight, and had to come home because my mom got sick. But this year, we were able to go, and he said, I get it. I totally get it. And now he said, I would live here. So I joined that Zillow. Like, we're not moving, but I like to look. It's, see what they have. Stop by and knock on the garage door, then speed off. Yeah, right? Scare the piss out of him. Drive up, get because at the dogs, like I should say, but he gets like so like upset if the dogs start barking and everything, and oh my god, it'll be great. He knock on the door and then take off. He'll shit his pants. I always go for a good laugh. He doesn't like when I laugh at him. He gets like, you gonna laugh at me for? But that's like the highlight of my day.
The old ladies are watching you live upstairs.
That's good.
And Janeway's watching you. Mom's like, here's her tea. She wanted it. She knew you wanted your tea.
Yeah. Dirk said, someone said he's going to drive up and hit the garage. I said, you should scare the piss out of him. That would be so funny.
I have a gun down here.
Oh, good. Do they know that?
Some of the guys know my new hobby.
Hobby. You got the most expensive friggin' hobbies known to man. Hockey.
I don't play anymore.
You did. Modeling.
I was trying to sell them. So
Now guns.
Yes.
I want to go for my license. I think it'd be cool.
You going for your license? Adam said so.
Well, I'm going to, but I have to find the time.
It's all online.
I know. 3D
So what's
has
going
its
on here?
place, great in figure, small parts, so they make a resin or alternative that can work with plastic.
The Grissom
glue,
is a pretty
what it will
ugly
be,
ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that,
Actually, the Grissom
You
is
know,
sold too.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that, when you have the 3D modeling, you're like at it at the ground up. You know what I mean? You start, you like some of you have done it, or I know Omar has, I know you have.
Omar's the evil man
He's
that
like,
got me into 3D
yeah, he's like the
printing.
pioneer of 3D modeling. And I think that, I mean, it is just how it's going to be, There's so few model shops around anymore, and when you go, they don't really have. It's like a lost art, My
Well, the
father-in-law.
good ones were stocked, but even the one down South Jersey by Atlantic City, that one's closing up.
Yeah, my father-in-law loved models and building models, which is where Kenny got his love of building models from. And I remember when we first met, his favorite place to show me was Rudy's. Rudy's, it was the model shop up the
Right.
block, and we would go once a week at least, right? I just want to check in on Rudy. I want to see if he has anything. And you go into this place, and it was
Before it was
dusty,
a model
and
shop,
it was
an old soda shop.
Was it?
Yeah.
And it was dusty as anything from top to ceiling. Like you could smell the cardboard. It's like walking into an old library where you could just smell it. So it's like if you're someone who loves that, that's like the greatest place to be. But if you're someone who's like, yep, models, then it's, not like I would never peruse a hobby store. Like if he wanted one, I once took the day off from work when I worked in Manhattan to go to the one model shop in Manhattan that had a model that he wanted.
The CVN 65 Enterprise.
Yeah. And
And I built it.
trekked all the way there, not knowing where the hell I was going because it
knowing
wasn't
how big the
anywhere near
model
where I
was.
worked. Did not know how big this model was. And I was like a kid. Like, when a kid walks into the store and they're like, I want that. That was me. That one. I don't know what it is. I don't care. That one. And so I see it and I'm like, how the hell am I going to get this on the train? I hope I don't drop it, you know, because they didn't have a bag. So they put like, you know, like the thing with the hand, they wrapped like the handles, you know, those busted second by second train. But yeah, but say he loved it. That's what he loves to do. Um, I know I didn't run. I don't know, man. I thought he was so cute. So I just, you know, thought, and I thought it was like a cute hobby, you know? Like that's something that old men do. No offense. I thought this when we were in our 20s. So, but he just always had a passion for it. I think he does really. I think he does beautiful work. He really does a nice job because he's so meticulous about it. You know, which is kind of and this is goes for you guys too. It's almost like when you're so good at it, it's almost to a detriment because it takes you forever to get the product finished because it has to be perfect. And if one thing, you got to redo it, and oh, I got to resand it, and all this, and oh, the paint was too gloppy, or I think a different shade, or whatever. It's like, holy crap. It's like losing your virginity. Just do it already. Does that make sense? Are you listening to me at all?
No, I'm answering somebody on YouTube.
Why are you not listening to me?
You're after V.
I don't know what that means.
Is Dirk still there?
I don't know. No, everybody's gone.
How many people look at the top corner? How many people are...
There's 2.
No, look at the top corner of how many people are watching you. 13 people are watching you.
Oh.
So they're just not talking. They're listening.
Oh. Well, this is this is the crappiest date I've ever been on. Do anybody have anything that they want to share? Because I don't want to do all the talking either. I don't have to. Putting everybody on the spot. I don't know who. Where do you see where everybody is? How do you see?
In here.
Oh. Can you scroll up?
Yeah, use the mouse, and it's not a touchscreen. Now, the last thing that said he took you to the model shop and you didn't run, what the hell were you thinking?
Nope.
Hobby shop is 30 miles away. No, so you caught everything. You caught everything. They just went silent on you. Yukon lives. What's up, Mr. Mac? Mr. Mac, yes. We will have a Yukon, and not only will we have a Yukon, but I got to figure out which other characters from that we will have. I might just have to work into my YouTube channel now. It's like your virginity. Just do it already. Best way to describe finishing a model. You're gonna now she's gonna hold you to that quote, and we're gonna have to show her the video when you say that. Just do it already.
It's true.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Oh God, too late to run now. It's never too late to run. But yeah, there's a lot of characters in that show. I just well, you saw it, Charlie. I just finished up the Frosty set. I got the five main characters from that. So I got to see how much the guy's going to charge me to do. Definitely Yukon, Rudolph. Who's the elf, the dentist?
Oh,
Hermie.
Hermie.
I'm trying to think who else we would put in there. Definitely Clarice.
Moonraiser, no?
Yeah, there's just so many characters from that set. It's just a lot. But Mac's been asking me for a Yukon, which there's no real good files out there that I don't like the likenesses of them. So it's just not. We're gonna have our own. We're gonna have our own made up. You magnificent bastard. Oh God.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you to it because my eye is starting to get itchy.
Why are you peeling the paint off your nails?
Because I have to go get them done. And
You just had them done.
I had them done 3 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
3 weeks ago.
Mm.
See, this is where the show takes a turn for the worse, Chris is going to say.
A Charlie in a box. I like the...
and all the toys, the grape jelly gun.
Yeah.
The bird
and
that's a fish.
That swims.
The polka dotted elephant.
The cowboy who rides an ostrich.
What's the dolly do? What does she do?
Nothing.
Because she's like a normal doll.
Yeah.
And she's on the island for no apparent reason. Charlie in the Box would be a good one. Fun fact. Fun fact about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Did you guys know that in the original airing of that... Oh, thank you for the subscription. In the original... All right, music, please stop.
Bumbles bounce, but Kenny Conklin's don't.
No, we don't. The original airing of that show, Santa never went back to the island of Misfit Toys to get the toys, and they got so much backlash from it, they redid it for the next year, and Santa goes back to pick up all the Misfit Toys and deliver them to the
That
kids.
selfish bastard.
He's a bully in that one.
Yeah.
He's an absolute bully. Oh, the train with square wheels.
Oh, yeah. The caboose.
The caboose has
square wheels.
Square wheels.
All right, you're hovering. I'm getting up.
I'm not hovering.
Yeah.
I'm reading the things.
I thought you were
And
hovering.
telling them the story about the what happened with the original airing.
Okay, I'm going. It was nice chatting with you. I'm glad that you made it to Kenny's show, to Kenny's live. I hope that...
We're going to try to have more lives. Oh, I told them this year's Christmas present for the guys on the form. You got to be on the form for the Christmas present. We're going to give away 3 sets of the Frosties.
Oh, sweet.
Full sets. The five figures in each set.
Yeah, ours is still up.
As a Christmas present. That's right. My Frostie's upstairs, and so is my Hocus Pocus. And Karen's sitting there half done. I got to finish up Karen.
Well, you guys, everybody have a nice evening. And yes, it was nice meeting you, Joe. And usually I'm a little bit more lively and I talk more shit about him, but I'm just not in the mood. I'm just very tired.
And Chris
I
loves
don't
when
feel
you
good.
do that.
Oh my God.
Chris loves when you talk to Kaka about me.
I will. Thank you. Who's genius?
That's Joe.
Oh, that is Joe. Well, who's this?
That's
is
another Joe.
Oh, okay.
We usually have multiple Joes and multiple Kens.
I had to hover this morning. The seat was cold. You know, let me tell you. I went. I had a facial.
Got to hover this morning.
Not that kind. A facial, like with the lotions and all
guys
that.
are always turning things dirty.
I'm not. I'm just ahead of the game because I know. So anyway, whenever I get anywhere, I always have to pee first. It's just what it is, and it's just what it is. So I went into their bathroom, and they had the heated toilet seat. It's like one that you could buy and put on, like just replace your toilet seat and just put that on. It almost looks like a handicap toilet seat, but it's not. It has buttons, and you could heat it. Oh my God, I didn't want to get up. I think I want to get one of those because, yeah, my toilet seat is freezing. There are too many Joes. I tend to go by, hey, asshole. You are not an asshole to me. But anyway.
To me.
Have a nice evening. Hope to see you all soon or talk with you all soon. Have fun with your modeling. And that's it. So I am going to go, and I will see you later.
Well, that's usually the end of the show because they get bored after you're gone. They're
You
like,
want to make fun of each other?
They're like, it's just Kenny.
Do you want to make fun of each other?
No. That's okay.
You know, because he knows I got a lot I can do. But I will. Good night, everybody.
I'll tell him about your Chinese order.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, I'm not.
So
I'm not.
you're not?
No.
You make fun of me all the time, but you know what? It comes in handy.
See, now Chris is probably going to screen capture this and put some freaking crazy saying on there and pass it all around.
Because you make fun of all my stuff.
I do. We're not going to call you that and ruin it for your wife. Everybody saying goodbye, Kelly.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Oh, it's 8:30. We've been on. See, Kelly always comes at the perfect time. 8:30, almost time to go find something to eat, and then I get on, and you guys are like, we want Kelly back. We don't want you.
Something to eat.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna find something to eat. You don't find anything to eat.
I will find something to eat for dinner. I'll make that Progresso soup or whatever's in the cabinet. So that's that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. So, with that being said, we've been on for an hour and a half. Kelly took up a half an hour at a time, which is always fun. And I will get the other microphones going. This way me and Kelly can make fun of each other all the time. But I am going to skedaddle too because I'm hungry. I got to get something to eat and then walk the puppies and prepare for tomorrow's hopefully no snowmageddon. If you haven't, guys, come over. I'll show you real quick again before I leave. Please come over and join up on our forum. Come over to the forum And like I said, anybody that is part of the form, you're in the running. Not the run. Yeah, it's a giveaway, Christmas present giveaway at the end of the year with the frosty sets. So that's only for the forum people. So it's hobbylinkinternational.community.forum, but I'll put that link, Spencer's in here tonight. I'll pop the link in there in a second. And then also, I got my stash sale going. I am selling all of my stuff that is up on the shelves. I will actually grab, not that, let's go here. I'll throw that link in over here too, because I gotta move this stuff. Let me put this in here. I'll put this in here. That's the link to the stash sale. And I think the thing is stuck. And this is to the community. Come join the community, hang out, show us your builds, all that good jazz. Because we like seeing your builds. And Dirk needs friends. Dirk needs a lot of friends. But I'm going to head out. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'll figure that out in a second. Thank you all for stopping by. And I will definitely see you in a couple weeks, maybe. Did 2 in January. We got 2 live streams going in January, which was fun. And we'll figure out something. Maybe when this place is cleaned up after I get rid of this, we'll start rebuilding those old models and get those finished so we can put them on the thing. Hello, Ron. Goodbye, Ron. You made the end of the show. We've been on for an hour and a half, and I'm out of here. I will see you all soon. Take care. And I'm looking for the end button. Why can I never find the end? There it is. There's the end button. Take care. Have a good night, everybody. If you're going to be dealing with the snow, be careful. Nobody needs a heart attack. I will see you on the site. Later, everybody.